Hello, and welcome to the Friday night show with me, KarenK. So, I've had some week. I've been kind of fighting with Google, with YouTube all week, honest to God. So, how are we? Wait to see who's in the comments. Who's in the comments to view this? Who's in the comments? Wait to see. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so. Right. Who's in the comments? Okay, right, what happened there? Right, okay, so I don't know what happened there. Oh, just ignore me. As you know, I'm quite new at this. So, who's on today? Oh, Barbara can't manage. Okay. Gail's here. Ready and waiting from, is that Dundon, New Zealand? Thanks again, Karen. Love your readings and energy. Hello. And AO's here. Hi, Karen. Looking forward to this. From cloudy Auckland. Sunny days is here. Morning, Karen. From, is that Where apart? Somebody need to send me a phrase book. You need to send me a phrase book. And Monique's here. Hello from Auckland. Hi, Monique. And who else is here? Woke up feeling pissed off at what's going on in the world at the moment. So this is perfect timing for me to see one of your lives, Karen, as they always uplift. Oh, nicely, Lisa. I was like that last week, Lisa, where I just hit a wall, and I thought, not wanting to swear, but I thought, it. It's a case of everybody's bombarding me. I don't mean like people in the psychic world. I mean just people in general. And they're worried about what's going on, and well, obviously we need to watch what we're saying, but over where that country's invaded another country, and the out kind of thing me of that, and I thought, we can't do anything about it. We can't do anything about it. It's not as if I can put my hand up and stop a rocket. So I refuse to worry about something I can't do anything about. And if I can't do anything about it, I'm not going to worry about it, because it will send me. I was going to say it will send me an early grave, but like days of me. No, but I'm not going to spend my time just worrying about something I can't control. So who else is here? Fiona's here. Hi, Fiona. Hi, Karen. Fiona from Nelson, New Zealand. Love your show. Thanks very much. And Tracy's here. Good morning from Dundon. I think it's Dundon, New Zealand. So much love for you from Gail. Hi, Gail. And good morning from New Zealand, Karen. It's, as you know, it's about 4 minutes past 11 here. And Jules is here. Hello from, is that Waikato, New Zealand? Linda Francis. Hi, Linda. Hi, Karen from Gisborne, New Zealand. I think half of New Zealand's here. Carol. Hi, Carol. Hi, Karen. Please look at Billy T. Kakika, freedom fighter. Right, okay, yes. I think did I mark him down? Maybe I didn't. Right, hold on. Billy T. K-A-H-I-K-A. Right, I'll have a wee look at him. And Lynn's here. Lynn's here too. Oh, there's Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Morning, Karen from Chile. Fagari. Laughing now. Loud, near enough. If nothing, you'll get a laugh at me trying to pronounce these names. Don Eden. It seems so easy once you know how. Hi, Anna from New Zealand. Is that Waipu, Northland? It's 4 minutes past 10 here. Hi, Vicky. There you go. Everybody tell me how he pronounces Dunedin. I bet you we've got a Dunedin in Scotland. I just don't know how to pronounce it. Hi, Janet. Good morning from Auckland. Good morning. And Carol's in the building. We love your wonderful messages, Karen. Thank you so much. Greetings and love from Auckland. Thanks very much. I'm in Christchurch. Hi, Vicky. And Lisa's here. Thanks, Karen. I'm usually very positive. Might have something to do with the eclipse. Much love from Auckland, New Zealand. I was thinking that myself. I was like, these bloody eclipses. Why poo? Why boo? Why indeed? Dunedin makes me chuckle as is a Scottish name. I suppose. I told you, I'm letting the side down here. Jacinda is currently at home self-isolating as Clark had tested positive for the CV. What's really going on? Right, we'll have a wee look at that, Monique. Right, so what's really going on with Tweedledee and Tweedledum? Okay, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them catching, the very thing that they got everybody to take these pricks for, you know. Stone 4646. Hi, Karen. Please look at Michael Gunner. Nah, I know that name. I think, is he a wee freak with glasses? Chief Minister. From the Northern Territory. I think I know exactly who you're talking about. Australia. Oh, so he suddenly resigned. Maybe he's passed his catch up with him. This week. Okay, so that's number 1 and that's number 2. Okie dokie, well I didn't know that. Linda B. Hi from, in the name of goodness. What is that? Pukiko? Pukiko? Oh, I really need a Facebook. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Karen. Kiwi in Perth. Fiona, can you see an end to the masks and final mandates? And oh my goodness, don't tell me you're still wearing masks. 3. And final mandates in New Zealand. Right. Alan. Hi, Alan. Hello from, is that Wonunga, Auckland. Karen, can you look into when we can travel? So, when can they travel? Again, without restrictions. Without restrictions, geez, oh man. Hi, Peter. Karen, when is this going to end? Regards from Peter and Dunedin. When's it going to end up? When is it going to end? Okay. Right, I'll take one more and then we'll get started, right? Hi, Debbie. Sorry, Deb. Hi, one and all from Havelock. That's something I actually I managed to pronounce. North New Zealand. I just see Jacinda's tested positive. Right, I'll keep that there for now so that I know where I am. Right, so where am I? Right, so no, right, okay, let's get started. Which ones will I take? These ones. I've got them all set out in my wee table. Right, so the first one was, right, what's really going on with Tweedledee and Tweedledum? Jacinda and Clarky. Right, what's going on with they two? So you can see. Wow. Right, it's okay. Oh, okay. Right, what's happening with them? Let me see now. Right. Right. Do you know, I'm getting that things are going to start coming out about them, right? Things are going to start coming out. They're not going to be able to hide this. What's been going on? What's been going on? They're not going to be able to hide it. Something's afoot. Do you know? I'm hearing conversations they're having conversations about what the best way to out these two. I get a dark cloud just hanging over them, hanging over them. Remember, I said was it illness I seen with them? I need to go back and watch my own hangways because I think I'd seen something going on with the two of them, mind. I asked in my mind, right, is our days of tyranny numbered? And I get yes, they're numbered. Um, they're answering to a higher power now. They're answering to it. I get that she's clinging. She's going to cling on to power, but there's dark clouds over them. Over them, not over New Zealand, but over them. Okay, so hold on, because I want to take something else. Over them. Let's see what else. Right. Remember I said that the first see, I see that, and that's the first dominoes over New Zealand is falling, right? So the key to recovery is oh God, can you see that? The key to recovery is coming. Okay. Their complacency is over. It's over. I'm listening, right? Oh wow. I'm getting it. They're going to try and escape justice, escape something, but they're not going to be able to. The trickery, right, and the making it of the people insecure. There's something about that. Hold on. I'm getting that the trickery in making people feel insecure isn't washing. It's no washing anymore. Not washing anymore. Let me see what else there is. Right. I'm getting the people have started fighting back. Fighting back. Do you know, I'm hearing like, so, this is what we say in Scotland, yep, 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 yep. Right, but it's like, you know, someone is, it's like, what's that game? I'm thinking. See, like Chinese whispers, for want of a better word, right? But no, somebody tells somebody what's going on, and it's going right round. It's going right round, and I see it as if I'm seeing the New Zealand coast, and it's going right round the coast, and then it's coming inward. See, like a spiral, right? And it's going to start from outside. You know, like the the perimeter of New Zealand, and it's going in and in and in, and it's word of mouth because people are starting to see that all is not well. And what I'm getting is Tweedledee. I've got to say, you know, because we know how we've got to keep speaking code, right? So Tweedledee and Tweedledum have been, you know, diagnosed with the very thing that this was supposed to guard against. And that's deliberate. And it's not so much to kind of inform those who have already been informed of this being the biggest load of crap, right? But it's to inform those who were absolutely taken in. I'm still seeing recovery for New Zealand. It's going to be a slow process. It'll not be overnight. But remember, I said it was it was like total darkness when I seen, and you know, it's as if I was saying, like, not physically but mentally over, and it was to bring light to, you know, like to bring the light back. It's getting lighter and lighter and brighter. Do you know what I'm seeing as well? Like love coming back in, like because I feel as if there was a lot of infighting going on in the governments and with the people as well, with families, and that's kind of coming back as in, wow, this wasn't what we thought. A realization as well, a realization. Do you know what I'm hearing? New Zealand's going to join the world. It's as if you were like, what's the word I'm looking for? Disjointed out of the circle of the world's moved on. Well, if we can say that, and you were left behind, and it's a catch up now. I see their reign of terror over. Okay, so where's the wee clarifier? It won't be overnight, by the way. But she's getting. Remember, I said last week she's getting exposed in our news. So right, a, a brighter picture. You know, like say, this is how people, not people here, but this is how other people were seeing this. Like, kind of just looking that way, and they couldn't see anything but the CV and everything else, and they've literally stood up like that, and they can see the perimeters of what's been going on. But because they're just kind of coming to terms with it, it's going to take a wee while. So they've got this. They've got the scary flu, as I called it, you know, and they were pushing this, right? And it's so that people say, hey, hold on a minute. You told us this was a wonder. This was a super juice. And it's not been. But I see as if it's like the reign of terror is lifting. It's lifting. It's lifting. You'll not see it for a while, but it is going. Okay. Oh, where did I put it? Oh, there. Right, so that was Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Right, so Michael Gunner. Right, if I remember correctly, he was an absolute cretin. He even comes across as that. I don't want to tune into his energy for too long. So he's just resigned. Right, wait till we see why he's resigned. I'm listening. I'm getting, not only for him, but the past catching up with him. It's catching up with him. Right, so Michael Gunner. If I remember correctly, he was an absolute cretin to those in the Northern Territory. If it's the same one I'm thinking, it's the same energy. So why has he resigned suddenly? Why has he resigned suddenly? So let's have a wee look and see. Well, do you know the same card has come out for that as in the last time? He was made resign. He was given an ultimatum. Well, he's telling secrets. He's telling secrets. That's what I'm getting. There's the card. That's the card I use for Australia. He's telling secrets. He's became an informant. Oh, he tried to run, but they caught him. He tried to run. Tried to go. You need to watch because he's still a bit deceitful. He's still a bit deceitful. Do you know what it's a case of? Looking after number one. Looking after number one. It's as if he'll tell so many secrets, but not them all. Was there a woman in the Northern Territory was quite prominent as well, because I'm getting a woman. He's resigned to save his own skin. Save his own skin. Something to do with the military. Something to do with the military as well. Hold on, it's got a wee bit deeper to see what else. Is it? I'm asking. Okay, see if I just say something random, you'll know I'm asking. Is it a military operation? Yeah, military operation. Well, who wanted that? To see what else there is. Whatever he was trying to do was in vain. It hasn't worked. Does that mean they've not won? That means they've not won. They think they have. They think they have. I still get the military and they're on to them. They're on to them. Wow, he just needs to accept his fate. His fate. I'm getting him in isolation, so isolated. Isolated, maybe. I'm trying to tune in to see where he is. Do you know I'm getting this? I'm getting a visions of him taking off his suit, putting it on a hanger and hanging it up as if he's done. He's done. I'm getting he was betrayed by a woman. Betrayed by a woman. I'm getting he took money. I'm getting there's a new beginning, but not for him. Not for him. Ooh. Hold on. A new beginning, but not for him. Right, whatever that is, it's we're up in flames. Right. Might be his career. Might be his career. He still thinks he's going to pastures new. He thinks if he gives up people, right, that he'll get a lovely wee deal and there'll be a wee sailing off into the sunset. But that's not the case. It's not the case. There's something to do with facing justice. Yep, facing justice. I mean, as you know, I said that I don't want any of these people to be sailing off into the sunset. No, after what they did. Right, those of you in the Northern Territory, right, you have to believe in the impossible, right? Because the impossible can be overcome. All is not lost. All is not lost, okay? But it looks as if he was made resign. It was like an ultimatum. I still see him hanging about the government though. You might hear about an investigation into his dealings or the department or whoever, whatever. I mean, I know that he was like I mean, he did say the chief minister, but into his dealings into that, what was getting up to, okay? So, So we'll get 4. All right, mass and the final mandate. Right, I can maybe do the 3 of them. Right, when will the masks end? When will you travel? Restrictions, and when is it going to end? Okay. When is it going to end? I'll maybe do for Australia and New Zealand. Right, so when's it going to end for Australia and New Zealand? Okay. There we go. Can I try? Oh. Right. Let's see. Oh. Right. Okay. Right, you've got a wee while. When I say a wee while, there's a while to go yet, right? But I don't see it too long. I don't see it too long. I feel as if you'll be celebrating soon. Both countries. Both countries, okay? Do you know, I'm getting like both countries, like governments are getting lent on, really, really lent on. You know, like to get your steely grip off of here, and we're going to do this. That's what I'm getting. I mean, will it end? Yes. That's a big yes, okay? That's a big yes. It's as if it's ending just now, but you can't see it. You know, like, no, you're on me when you can't see the wood for the trees. Because I'm now in the forest, right, and I can't see the wood for the trees. But there is things afoot to end it. Definitely, because May's come in this quite strong. I'm getting help's coming. Military help is coming. Military help is coming. Do you know what I'm getting? Some military is there, and now I'm getting, see, it's all coming in now, right? What I'm getting for both countries is intelligence, you know, and ultimatums. Ultimatums. I can't see them getting away with it. They're not going to get away with it, which is good. It's just, do you know what I'm saying? Like wee coins dropping. This is bizarre, right? But it's it's like wee coins dropping, but it's like, I'm asking what would be the kind of analogy with that. What would that be? We breadcrumbs. It's more dropping breadcrumbs, as in crumbs of information to those who aren't quite ready to hear the truth. And they've got, oh my goodness, I'm now getting, like say, they're putting kid gloves on me. They've to be treated with kid gloves when you just want to, don't punch them in the face, but you want to be in their face saying, wake, 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 you know. Um, whew, not to do. Right, I'll take one more. Right, okay. Right. I'm saying you're not want to hear this. That's what I'm telling my spirit guide. Persevere. Persevere. Do you know, I'm saying knowledge. Knowledge is, the knowledge is coming, it's getting there. It's getting to the right people. I'm seeing the elderly getting very, very angry. You know, the elderly. I'm hearing, be ready to answer questions. Be ready to answer questions because people will have questions and they'll not trust the, won't trust the government, won't trust the news, you know, and be ready. But don't, not with the I told you so's, which is, I think it's more for me than than you. It's more for me because I would be like, I told you, you know. Prayers are answered. Prayers have been answered. There's been a lot of prayers went up for both in New Zealand and Australia. A lot of prayers. Yep, enlightenment's coming. It's coming. Wow, do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing documents, medical documents been dropped. And it's medical it's not like, say, the blinking pricks. The documents that are getting dropped, this is medical documents. It's inside New Zealand. Medical documents inside New Zealand is going to be dropped. It's going to be left somewhere for somebody to find of what's going on. Of what's going on. People are going to get wise. It's like not all at once, so it's like we kind of, I'm seeing breadcrumbs. Crumbs of information coming out that when put together will, you know, make up I don't mean the story, but make up the truth of what's been going on. Do you know what I'm hearing from New Zealand? The mass mandates will go first. They'll go first. I mean, the governments in New Zealand and Australia have been really, really lent on because they're thinking only, do you know what I'm saying? Like a steel hand and a steel grip, holding on like grim death. And I'm getting, if Australia, New Zealand and Canada fall, their plan falls. Their plan falls. I'm getting they won't succeed. They won't succeed. To see. Oops. Let me see. Right, somebody brave picked up the gauntlet, right? This is for Australia. Right, so somebody in Australia has picked up the gauntlet and they're just letting out all the secrets. The governments, you know, it's in the countries, have taken a hit. They've taken a hit, okay? I'm hearing you'll be dancing soon. You'll be dancing soon. I'm saying how soon, soon. Do you know what I'm seeing? Like a few things going and then it'll be dancing and celebrations. I'm hearing the good guys are in. It took them a while, but they're in now. Definitely, that's the two cards that come up, right? If you can see them, because of the glare, right? They're in now. Definitely in. Do you know, there's two strong men. Two strong men working. Oh no, there's three. There's three strong men working together to get these people out. And it's taken one's off world, and it's taken all their strength to get these people out. The negativity's releasing. It's going. Um, so the masks will be going first. The masks will be going first for New Zealand. And then it'll be the travel restrictions. I'm still getting summer. Like maybe late on summer. When's your summer? Because I don't think it's your summer. I think it's my summer. I think it's mine. Which is, oh God, it's Scotland. I mean, geez, oh man. We're lucky if we get a summer. July, August. Definitely, there's things afoot. There's things afoot. It's as if but they were not for budging. Um, but people are starting to catch on. That's what I'm hearing. People are starting to catch on. Right, so we'll get back to the comments and we'll see because that's them done. And we'll see who else is in. Who came in as I was doing those readings. Hi, Carol. I can put that on. So, what it was. Right, I'm new to your channel. Oh, good. I love it. Oh, thank you. By the way, Billy Takika is a Maori man. Oh, good. And has been on the scene for 2 years now. Doing broadcasts. Oh, I must have a wee look and see. So, anyway, sure is. There's Linda. There are so many rumours about quarantine facilities being built near Gisborne. Well, put the job there, right? Okay, quarantine. Right. What's she doing? Right, I've got to mark down Linda so I can have a wee look, okay? Vicky, she is off to the USA soon for Harvard speech. Yes, mask still mandatory. Says announcement in supermarkets. I don't wear one. No one says anything. See, this is the thing. If people just would no wear it, you know? I mean, that's easier said. I mean, we just didn't bother. Latterly, you know? Just in this trio now that Ashley Bloomfield has resigned. See, they're resigning now. Can you look into Chris Hipkins? To Chris. I don't know if it's Hipkins or Hopkins. Minister COVID. Oh. Okay, and Grant. Right, we'll take that one too. Oh, gee, I've lost. This one's away up here. Oh, there we go. Oh, Lan, thanks very much for the super sticker. You don't need to do that. Okay, you don't need to do that. It's lovely. Thanks very much. Okay. Pat, thanks for the super sticker as well, but I'm just trying to help you. You just don't need to do that, but it's lovely of you and it's very welcome and it'll let me do more readings, but I don't want you to be out of pocket, okay? Oh, right, here we go. So who's the next one? Fiona. Yeah, it's a joke. People walk into a bar or cafe, you can take off your mask, laughing at it, then put it back. This is what we were doing, Fiona, in Scotland. This is what our tartan tyrant had us doing. And then it got the people just didn't bother. So I'm wondering if you are where we were. I'm trying to think of when that was. Because that would tie in with what the reading was, as in you've got a wee while to go, but no too far until you're saying adios, you know. I just don't want, I'll do no readings in a wee minute. I just do not want them to get away with this. See, I mean, that's my worst fear. And I don't see them getting away with it, but see that kind of part of me that thinks I don't trust them. And my spirits tell me, my spirit guides tell me they won't get away with it. But there's this part of me that's, I worry that they'll get away with it, but I don't think they will. You know, I'm getting told they won't, but me being me, as in coming for spirit, no, they won't get away with it. They'll get what's coming to them. But me being me, I just want to see them getting what's coming to them because of what they've done to humanity. Anyway, Vicky. Right, oh, haha, maybe disappearing from public slowly till family emergency. Could be. Sounds promising to me. Maybe. How dumb we are. I wouldn't say dumb. I would say just trusting. You know, somebody said to me and one of my friends, you know, oh, you've got to trust the government. I nearly fell off my chair. I mean, I nearly went, and I was at a family gathering, so I couldn't do what I normally do. I couldn't stand it. I'm reading your comments, Vicky. A lot of people around me open to listening to conspiracy theories, spoiler alerts. That's what I call them, Vicky. I had somebody on my show tonight because I do a live show where we just go through the news and we discuss that, and I go off my head, you know, because I'm trying to be nice here and try, you know, no swear. But I even now in the chat are getting people coming in curious because they don't believe anymore and try to kind of dissect, you know, like say, right, okay, is this a troll or is this somebody really, really wanting to know? And in tonight, just really, really wanting to know. And, you know, I was at the stage where I was going for 1 to 100, like kind of absolutely blasting everybody because last week, everything was annoying me. It was going on my last nerve. And then I thought, if this is people coming in and kind of, you know, really, really wanting to know, then I don't want to chase them away. You know, it's because people are starting to come round. Pauline, is that you? Hey, Karen. Is that you, Pauline, that I know, the Pauline Quinn that I know, or is this another Pauline Quinn? Hi from Melbourne. Hi, Matt. Hi, Lynn. And unpricked versus pricked Johnsons. Yep. Vicky's saying huge division, two layers of society. Yep, yep. We've got the same here, but it's like those. We're on the independence movement, right? But there's those who think the SNP are going to deliver independence, and then there's loads of us that think, and no, they're not. You know. Keep on shining. I love your name, your usernames. New Zealand is a small place. I can understand things being word of mouth. I suspect quite a few aren't saying much publicly due to the effect of being accused of being a conspiracy theorist. Do you know, I think that's, you know, that's possible because you don't want people to laugh at you and you don't want to be out there, you know, but it's going to get, because over here that people even openly talking about it now where they weren't, you know. I mean, we can virtually go wherever we want. The restrictions are all the way, but I'm keeping an eye because I think they're hiding some in the, you know, Westminster. Westminster's just pushing things through Parliament. But for the first 2 weeks after the Tartan Tyrant took the thingies away, you know, the restrictions away, people were, I'm still going to wear my mask, and I'm still. And I thought, that'll last a week. And it was a week, it was like 2 weeks it lasted, and then there was hardly anybody today. And I says, well, thank goodness that they're no, you know. Yeah, Fiona, it's split families. It's been so hard, I know. Monique, God showed me the clouds clearing, and I get Simon Parks and Charlie Ward's very happy. Funny, I don't follow them, but aware of them. I'm aware of them as well. Certain things that Charlie Ward said have come to fruition. Other things I'm still waiting, but you know, it's who you believe and who you don't. Goodness me. I got asked at a job interview this week if I was anti-vax, for fuck's sake. I'd be like, no. I mean, I am not anti-vax, right? As a rule. I think vaccines can be quite, you know, beneficial. I just object to being a guinea pig. I think if I wanted to be a guinea pig, I would have asked God, can I come down to Earth and be a guinea pig? You know, I mean, the animal type. Um, they shouldn't be asking you that. I'm like, where in your policy does it say that you can ask me that? What's your policy on medical rights? What's your policy in that? Because they must have policies on it. What did you reply, EB? EB. No such thing as Human Rights Act now, but who wants to work? Yeah, exactly. Who wants to work? I'd be like, well, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't like to work for a firm that wants to know my views on my medication, on any medication that I might want, because that's none of your business. It's none of your business. No, 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 no. I took a deep breath. Clear. eBay. I would have answered, I'm pro-choice. Mard. Hi, Mard. Hello from New Zealand, close to Dunedin. I forgot already. I forgot already. Thanks, Karen, for your info. Oh no, that's okay. Yeah, not a great fit, but what the fuck? And answering that, I was I was a company which supplies lab stuff. My goodness. You should have said, can you tell me what was in it? I'm not anti anything, but I would like to know what was in it. Hi Sue. Hi Karen, love from North Canterbury, New Zealand. Clear, a good answer for Evie would be they know what pro-choice meant. Vicky, I rang. See, you can get good advice on here as well, right? I rang a place once before applying and asked. The lady giggled and said, "Yes, you have to be lovely." I mean, there must be rights about that. I mean, have you heard about the Nuremberg Code? You know, do you want to know what I had for my breakfast? Do you want to know what colour the drawers I've got on? What? Why do you need to know that? Why do we need to be this to be? You know, Michelle has gun and rolled on them all. It sure looked that way. It sure looked, rolled over, and it's like the domino effect. You get one and they all spew and spill to save themselves. Just all be gone. The gig's up. To save, and then we'll do another couple, and then I'll do some more. Yep, Lisa. Not surprising, people will throw each other under the bus to save themselves, as obviously have no moral compass. Aye, yep. Right, so what was that? Right, the quarantine for I better say the unjust. Right, so the quarantine facilities that this Tweedledee has been putting up. Okay, right. Will that happen? Right. I see that I'm getting that as more a scare tactic. It's more scare. Wow. Do you know who they wanted to put in there? The poor. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's been stopped. It's been stopped. I'm getting it's not going to go ahead. But I'm getting that it was talked about. These people really need to go. Oh wow, they're throwing themselves out. Right, okay. Right, there was a quest to stop it, right? It's been stopped. Whoever this was worked hard to get that stopped, because it was you thought about it? This is how absolutely deranged these people are. Definitely stopped from on high as well. Stopped from on high. They were going to get paid a lot of money. We all know who's got money, don't we? They were offered a lot of money. See, these people, they're evil, evil people. Now they were despondent because they couldn't get it done. They couldn't. Honest to God. This is why I don't want them to get away with this. Right, anything else? See if we can get a wee bit deeper into it. One more. Right. I get the army again. I get the army in Australia, I get the army in New Zealand. Stopping it. This isn't, do you know what this is? This isn't a normal army. This is an army of specialists, specially trained. They're specially trained. And they know what they're looking for. They know what they're looking for. Like, that idea's went up in smoke. If you can see that. Absolutely up in smoke. I'm getting a woman, and government gave them away. She gave them away. And now she's getting protected, so it's no Tweedledee. This is a woman. She's no prominent. She's not prominent. She was sitting at the back listening. She was put in there. She was put in there by, it's like special forces. It's like special forces, something special in that task. And they put a woman in to get all their secrets, and they've been passing secrets. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to put the lassie in danger. It's a girl, it's a young woman. I don't want to put her in danger. Well, do you know, they've went and they've got, like, this is like this special force that's now in New Zealand, has went and got all their gold, all their, all their gold, whatever they were hiding, they've got them. They've got them. I'm not getting gold as money, I'm getting gold as something else. But they've got them. It was hidden underground. I don't want to say because obviously I'm in YouTube, but I think you get the gist. They've got them. Every time I do a reading, I always get a woman, and she's there, always there. Good, a good gentle woman helping. There's two. The last time it was like there was like three men. Well, now there's three women. It's like three men and three women helping. Strong. Right, so what's the clarifier for that? What's that one done? It looks as if, yes, they wanted, that was what they were wanting, because they're obviously blinking psychotic. It was a balance, right? This was a balance, right? Of spirit, from the spirit world and down here. Like the special forces and the spirit world were working together. Working together. So that was that one. So what was the next one somebody had said? I think these were specific names. Okay, so let me see. Oops. Right, so specific names. Let me see. Maybe for time. Okay, we're all right. Right, so Chris Hopkins or Hopkins. So we'll see what it is about the Grant Robson. I'll just need to see what came out because I don't know what you asked specifically. I'll want to see if we can find it again. I can't remember. I can't remember. I'll just see what the cards say about them, right? Let's see if I can find. Oh, geez, so where did you go? Oh my goodness. Oh, one of these days I'll get this right. Right, the quarantine, I found that. Talk among yourselves until I find this. Right, I'll just need to do and see what the cards say because I can't find the comments. Right, I can't find the comment. Right, so Chris. Oh wow. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Right, so this is Chris. It was either Hopkins or Hipkins. I don't. Right, he's been fighting to keep secrets, right? But he's not fighting anymore because the secrets are coming out. Because the way that's like secrets to me, like that one that's there, if you can see it, like that one there, down there, right? So it was upside down. So to me, I'm hearing that the secrets that he was trying to keep are coming out. It's as if he's getting questions about something. I don't know if it's by other minister. There's something to go on, and he's answering questions. He's gave up. Whatever it is, he's gave up. Um, he's disappointed. I don't know if I can see it like is his career over. It's something I can see something being over, right? Um, he's trying to join with something else, so maybe make sure that he's not going to go somewhere else. It's as if the military are after him, but they've not quite got him yet. Wow. It's not. It's secrets that they found out about him. He never gave them up. I misinterpreted that. I always tell you when I've misinterpreted that. I'm getting told, no, 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 no. It's secrets that have come out about him that they found out, that the military found out about him. Okay. Okay. Do you know what I mean? It's either he lost money or he's lost something. He's lost something. Whatever it was he was doing, this came a completion. It's complete. Whatever it was he was trying to do, it was done in vain. He never succeeded. Never succeeded. Do you know, it's as if they're asking him questions, but he's not getting up answers. He's not getting up answers. They're working on them. Whatever it is, he holds the key in something. He holds the key. Right, so we'll do the Grant Robertson. Was it Grant Robertson? Right, so that was that one. Right, so Grant Robertson. Right, what about him? There we go. So, he's coming across as a right wrong one. That's what he's coming across as. Well, he's either on the run or he's going on the run. He's running away from something. He's been found out in something. He's been found out. Yep, definitely been found out. There's a dark cloud hanging over him. Dark cloud. Oh my God, aye. Either he's been up to his eyes in corruption, or he knows somebody that's up to their eyes in corruption. Oh, definitely. Wow. Right, so I'll do a wee clarifier for the both of them, right? Whatever it is with the both of them, look out for it coming out in August. Would that, well, can I, maybe end of July, beginning of August? Look out for that coming out. Okay, for they two. There we go. Right, so we'll take more comments. I've got another wee 15 minutes. And there we go. Some comments again. To see where I was because I can't remember. Monique, what are you saying? Helicopters are searching, not people carriers, though. Too small and dangerous to put criminals in them. I must have missed something because there's helicopters. We've had helicopters as well, and we've had fighter jets over here, so we have. Yeah. Time to agree, Michelle. Going. Time to finish this long, horrible movie. We are all so done. We know it. In the end, it's about saving the children and humanity. So happy to wait a bit longer with a good attitude. Yep. Oh, that's where it was. Found out where it was. Right. Quite a few helicopters last night here in Auckland too. Children. I don't wear a mask, mine has ended. Good. Wow. Honestly, I get same on the dole as working 23 hours a week at rest home. I trust the perfect job will pop up soon enough. Till then, enjoying where I am. Yep. Pennies are dropping. Yep. Maybe that's the analogy I was trying to get to. Yep, the penny dropped. See, that's why I like you's been in here because I couldn't get that. And he had to tell me it was like breadcrumbs. But yeah, pennies are dropping. Good God. Yeah, you do have to be jabbed. My friend's still there, are triple jabbed. Short staffed as many office, yep, residents surviving. You know, it's really ridiculous. Um, you know, we've got a shortage over here because people were like that. And now they've dropped it. And they've dropped the saddest thing I seen over in Scotland was I went on a wee reconnaissance mission to see what was going on in the jab centre. And the saddest thing was all the young ones, so that they could go dancing. So they could go dancing. I thought, wow, oh my God, see, and they don't know what they've done to themselves. Good God. Here in Perth, the government is rethinking the mandates because of the high number of CV cases. Maybe bringing in the mask, etc. again. Do you see a lockdown coming? Right, wait till we see. Coming elections here in the 21st. Do you know, it's a case of, I've not even done a card, but it's a case of, it'll happen if people let it happen. If people all say no. I've managed to see these cards are mixed up. I'm trying to tune in. Just see a lockdown coming. Mm-hmm. I don't see a lockdown coming at all. I see people stressing about it, a lot, in case it locks down again, but I don't think the way that it's getting presented, it won't wash. It won't wash. They've got to the end of the road with them. I'll go a wee bit deeper. Let's see. No, I still don't see it would be. I still don't see a lockdown. So we see. Okay. It won't fly and it won't wash. I think there might be talk of it, but it's no. It's no. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'll keep a wee eye though. I'll keep tuning in. Because she said it was after the 21st. So, and if it changes, then I'll do a wee emergency reading for New Zealand, right? No, see, it's more a fear. It's more to try to put fear in. Put fear in. So I don't see another lockdown coming. It never showed up. Okay. So let's see anyone else. I still train the ruddy masks. Wow, good. I've started to stand up to the police. They have to act ethically and legally. I went to WNG on the 14-day protest after the second March horror, and these cops were watching us. So to told them both to get a job. Aye. When all this is over, how are they going to walk the street? How are they going to, I mean, was it Australia one that somebody sent me, and it was rubber bullets and a crowd that had children in it. I says, who does that? What kind of mind must you have to do that? And then there was another one. I think it was even before. Well, maybe it was 2020, just when it had started. And I've always said that, it looked as if there was a trigger word. Somebody had said something and it would trigger the police. And the young lassie was walking and she didn't have her mask on, and this seemed to trigger. There was a male and a female, and the female was just useful as a turd in a swimming pool, right? And she just stood there. And this brute, that's the only way I can describe him, brute. But it was as if a mist came over him. It was as if he wasn't in his body. A mist came over him, whatever this lassie said. And he got her by the throat and he got her up against the wall. And then he threw her to the ground and arrested her. And I said, we're not wearing a mask, are you kidding me? There's a special place in hell for you people. And that's exactly where they'll be going. But I think they would enjoy that too much. See, I think people in power are people in power, right? But there's those who are in the education authority. There's those, this is me, this is no coming from spirit, this is me, right? Those in education, those, like say in the police, like say people who think they've got a wee bit of authority, it's went to their head. Straight to their head. And they do think that they've got jurisdiction over the public. Well, there will come a day when the public all band together and say no more. Because as a friend of mine always says, when the public get together, when the public stand up, they all fall. They all fall. Thank you so much, Karen. I've got to shoot off. You're bloody awesome. Love the info you're getting. So reassuring. I'm understanding your accent easier and easier. That's good. The more I listen. Oh, that's good. See, it's it was my summer. It's my summer, right? Because I asked, because I thought, when is their summer? It's my summer. If you could believe Scotland has his summer. Yeah, her summer, not winter. Hi, can be great to hear about Billy. Is that Billy as in Billy Bitch Boy or the other Billy? Billy Bitch Boy I called, Mr. Microsoft. Thanks, Karen, you're awesome. I'm just trying to help you. I keep going to the bottom of the comments and then I keep having to get back to see where I was. Jeez, oh. Right. Fiona. Thank you, Karen. It's encouraging. Yeah, my summer. Because as soon as I said summer, I said, when is their summer? They'll all be going off their head, But it's my summer. Yeah, eBay, it's my summer, okay? Hi, Tony. Hope you are right about June. I've been feeling that there is a significant change for New Zealand at that time. Also, August and September meant to be something big coming. Yep. As I said, when I kind of meditated and seen, right, who needs my help? Who can impose myself on? And it was sorry, but it was you. Anyway, and I thought, right, okay, how am I going to get, well, not obviously to New Zealand, but and I thought, okay, that's the best bit to do, like maybe readings and then do an actual reading for New Zealand, you know. Liz, hi Karen, lovely to see you. Aussies have high hopes for positive change in the election. First day of winter for us is in August, eh, June the 1st. Well, it's my summer. All right, there's thing with Chris. Oh, it's Hipkins, worker with Jacinda Ardern under Tony. Oh my God, Tony Blair. Don't get me started on Tony Blair. Do you know he gets even more demonic like, you know, when you see, but I can't look at his pictures because it just, I've got to go and get all my protections. UK, they're all in the, yeah. Yep. See, I think this is mass mandates finished for me when I decided to stop complying at the end of last year. Wish the rest of New Zealand would do the same. Ours, I mean, it's only one or two now that wear it. I think it was last week I said, it might have been on my other show, but I get triggered. I don't like people wearing masks. I just don't like it. It's like a phobia I've got that I just, I got all kind of, you know, and when our mandates lifted and they were still walking along the street, masked up, I thought I need to move across the road because I will say something. And I thought I don't want to do that because I just, it's not really me, and I thought, oh, but I really wanted to say, oh, for God's sake, when are you going to wake up? But now I was encouraged to see today on the bus that one or two, there was one or two, the rest, everybody's just going about their lives. But I keep looking to see what these absolute cretins are putting through Parliament. Right, the food shortages. Sorry, I forget time. Right, what I'll do is the food shortages. I'm going to be doing readings tomorrow, so I'll put that down for a reading tomorrow because I think it's coming here as well. And the baby formula. It's a food, so that's for a video for tomorrow. Okay, so video for tomorrow. So any chance you could look at the impending food shortages? Are they trying to scare us to lower our vibration? If it happens, how bad will it be? I'll do a wee bit more in depth than that because I think that's global. They're crazy. They're absolute psychos. Yep, Gail, I've got him done for a reading. As if I've got him done for a reading, he's come for a reading. No, I've got him down to read on, because I've got a few requests to read on him. Yep. The last Jacobite show I have watched you on. You always go to last you can. Yep, yep. So if you see me on the last Jacobites, I'm not the same. I'm not the same person. I'm kind of working off of just seeing what the hell they're doing. and then talking to people about it. So, yep, the Last Jacobites, that's us. We went to Edinburgh, a number of us, in January, to use the Declaration of Arbroath to overthrow our government, right? Do you know how many people we could muster up in Scotland? Scotland to brave? 40. We needed 100. We couldn't even get 50. That's how bad Scotland is just now. How bad. When people ask if I'm an anti-vaxxer, my answer is I sure am. You see, I turn around and when they say, oh, you're just an anti-vaxxer. And I says, yeah, and you're pro-vax. You're pro. I mean, when are you going to stop? I mean, I can't get my head around the fact that some people in Scotland are on their fourth and they're getting the scary flu, as I call it. So they've went out and they've taken this to guard against the very thing that they've now got. And then obviously, the media being the media. Oh, but you would have got worse. Oh, it would have been worse. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Because I used to, in my other show, I used to go through and kind of, I think it was Worldometer, and it used to tell you the percentages and everything. And this was before we even had these. And 99.9% were mild cases. And that was without the super duper juice. And then, yes, it was scary and dangerous for those with underlying health issues, but so is the flu. So is the flu. And then another thing I say to people is when they start, I'll ask them when the flu went in 2020. It must have packed its bags. It's packed its bags and it's went a wee holiday. Well, at least it got to go on holiday. We didn't, but it did. It packed its bags because it's been working hard all these years, especially in the winter. So it packed its bags and it got a wee holiday. And then you see it kind of working over in their mind. Oh my God, wait a minute. The flu did. I mean, because before that, the likes of the hospitals were overrun with flu, patients that had the flu. And I'm like, see if you would just acquire a wee bit of common sense. It seems sadly lagging. I'm laughing at Delene. The difference between a conspiracy and the truth is about 6 months. It's now anywhere from a week to a month. At the moment, that's right. Is it Maran? Maran? Hi, Maran. Hi, Karen from Northland, New Zealand. Michelle. Remember Charlie Ward was recognised by a woman he interviewed as being on the plane that she was being... Oh, wow. It's in his videos. Wow. Somebody I don't really watch. I used to watch that. Is it Mel K? I used to watch her. I'm anti-vax, however, it is not a question to ask during... No. But what's that got to do? Are you going to vaccinate me? Are you? Like say going for an interview and they ask if you're anti-vax. How about you? Are you going to? Have you got vaccines in there? Because I really need to know. I really need to know before, I maybe join your company. If you've got vaccines in there. So have you? I really need to know. If you don't make a joke out of it, then you're going to go off your head. Hi, Diana. Hi from West Auckland. Angelique. Hi, Karen. I am late again. I mean, let's face it, it's Saturday morning over there. It is now 20 to 1 here. Fiona laughing out. A guy I know was working in a shop. He wasn't wearing a mask. A lady, Steiner, I think is up, Steiner up to him and asked if he, I think it stood up to him and asked if he was jabbed. He replied, when did you, when did you last have a smear? She went all red and stormed off. Haha, exactly, exactly. If I asked, are you vaxxed? Yes, yes, I am. I've had them. They're all up to date. I just haven't had the ones you're referring to. Monique, I watch Tarot by Janine daily. You are correct. You are both very similar in how you read and your answers, but you focus on us here in New Zealand. Well, thanks. Oh, that's nice. I kind of watch. Well, I'm kind of going down to watch because I like the other. I like Janine. Don't get me wrong. I've started watching her. I think I commented because she'd done a reading on Scotland a way back. But I like see the girl with it's blue hair she's going to. I like it when it's the two of them because I think they work well together as well. Um, do you know who else I like? Sloan Bella, because she just doesn't give a shit about anything. She just tells you like, as it is. I like her. She was never really idle. I don't think I'll hear back from them somehow. No. What were we talking about? I've lost the topic. 20. We have had foreign military here in New Zealand for months secretly. They are clearing out the tunnels too. Yep. Somebody's obviously lost the plot. She is reading in the camps for the unvaxxed being built. Right, yep. They're slimy snakes. Was that the ones I read? That Chris and Grant, yep. I think that's what I kind of think I determined from it. Those two snakes. Oh my God, see these people. I think they're trying to buy up land to plant trees, so no land to grow food. Do you know they might be building a road for their own back because what are hungry people going to do? There's two ways it can go. They can, run about and try and get into somebody's house, or they could channel their energy at the people it should be channeled at that have got away with this for so long. I mean, we've got Michael Gove, who I don't know if people would know. I don't know if you had Joe 90, that puppet in New Zealand way back, I think it was the 60s or the 70s. That's who he puts my mind off, that puppet. He was tying himself up in knots, trying to, tell people why they weren't putting money into actual help people, and they were sending it away to Ukraine. And then I shouldn't laugh, it's not the least bit funny, but as you know, I've got what sense of humour. We had a Tory MP in Westminster telling the people that there was no need for food banks. The only reason there was a need for food banks is because, wait for it, people couldn't cook a meal. We didn't know how to cook a meal. And what was it? We couldn't cook a meal, and we couldn't budget. And I said, I thought, do you know something? See, if I was in, I would be getting thrown out of the chamber, because I wouldn't be able to keep my mouth shut. I really wouldn't. I'd be like, my God, seriously, what colour's this guy in the planet you're on? Because you're obviously not on this planet. You're away in another planet whatsoever. That's how I could never be an MP. Because I would be in the chamber for about 2 minutes and then I'd be flung out. Many saying that's what I got about Chris Hipson, I think it is. He's backed into a corner, little boy. Yep. He's been looking a bit uncomfy lately. Hi Ben, hi everyone. Are you aware of the seized assets from the world's corrupt corporations being made available to regular people for wealth distribution? The New Zealand domains opened up this week. That's something I could read on. Right, so what was that? Seized assets. Assets. Words. To people. Right, that's a good one to look into. Thanks, Ben. They both are creeps. Must be a share of creeps going around the whole world. Because every country has them. Queen Elizabeth is a monarch. That means part of the Commonwealth. I said in the day, not that I seen her as in she passed me. Oh, she's been keeping a low profile, right? Now, she didn't attend, the actual thing that she needed to attend was the opening of Parliament. No. Charlie Boy, and they brought his child to work there, William was there too. But Queenie seemed to be out today. Only she didn't look like the Queen. She looks like an actress, right? Or an actor. No, politically correct. But for the life of me, I can't put my finger on the actor that I think she looks like. But she didn't look like a 96-year-old. I mean, good grief. No. They're trying to pull the wool over her eyes. I think she's away. I get that she's away. They must have been maybe watching my show last night because we were discussing it, that she was away and then she appears. Fiona's saying Robertson is a nasty man. I seen a photo with him around one of the world's biggest beetles. Oh, jeez, oh. Well, I came across as a wee slimy, sleeky toad. Yep. Well, I think she's away. I don't know what was rolled out today, but it certainly wasn't her. I think some people disagree, and it's good to get a kind of a debate going, as long as we don't, sling muddy one. Some people think that they'll announce it before the Jubilee because they'll be expecting it to come out. But I mean, whatever was rolled out the day could be rolled out again. I think they're trying to get that out the road. And then they'll announce that she's adios amigos, away to pastures new. I got her alive right up just after Christmas, New Year. And then after that, maybe February onwards, I got that she was away. Especially as they're trying to prepare the public, those that actually like them. So I'll read a couple more and then I'll need to get going. Because obviously she's it's Saturday morning there. I'll be keeping you for doing stuff. Oh wow, yeah, I know. The number of damaged people is going up, sadly. See the amount of heart attacks? Heart attacks. What are we getting over here? Loads and loads of footballers dying of heart attacks. Athletes. I think it was a tennis player. And then I was reading today that a passenger had to land a light plane because the pilot had suddenly went incoherent. And the first thing I asked is, have they had the juice? Have they had the juice? And then there's a number of children who've taken that, suddenly passing away with heart attacks. And then obviously the heart conditions in young boys is through the roof. And I think this is, people are starting to notice that. People who haven't been and have been going away jolly, kind of, on their furlough, having a great time, are starting to notice, hey, hold on a minute. Because they're asking me, they're saying, do you not think, like say, something's going on? And I said, oh, think. And I know think. It's very, very sad. But my belief in what I'm getting from Spirit is that there's going to be a hell of a lot of very, very, very distraught people when they wake up and discover what's been done to them. Some of them, like say, to go on holiday, and there's only so much sympathy I have. Another thing I'm finding is, looking at, because I said my background's media, is a lot of the insurance companies aren't paying out of people who have died having taken the juice. And I thought that, surely to goodness that tells them something. Surely to goodness. Oh, jeez, oh. See, this is what I'm hearing as well, Tony. My brother said he only got the prick so he could go to the pub. Yep. My family members only got them so that they could go on holiday. I thought, my goodness, is your health not that, is it not that important to you? My daughter in Scotland triple juiced, upset that I wasn't proud of her, bless her. I mean, but it was terrible over here. I mean, it was daily. Oh, the Tartan Tyrant was coming on daily to give her updates. And it was a constant coercing, the literally coerceness, you know. And she like, what I'm afraid of is when they find out what this thing does. I can't imagine how they'll feel. Do you know? I tried to put myself in their shoes, as in, how would I feel? How would I feel had I taken? I mean, I was in support. I was doing support work when all this started, and I was made redundant. But I think that was spirit kind of getting me out of there, because I said, hey, hold on, I need help to get out of here, because I couldn't leave them. It's not my nature to leave people in the lurch. I just wouldn't do it. I thought, and it was I mean, my company that I was in didn't put pressure. You know, they just says, you know, you can go and get, you know, like say, um, it was you were kind of got an appointment. I never ever went, you know, and I never ever took it. But I thought it'll be a case of you can't work in care, or you can't work in, you know, medicine, and can't work in teaching if you've not had the super duper juice. And the governments are going to walk away. And then when it all, you know, like, so the shit hits the fan, you know, your head teacher's going to be left to deal with it. You know, whoever was in charge and said, oh, you must take this, is going to, they're going to be left. I'm just hoping that they don't do what they did after the war, where all the, you know, those people, those generals and all those, all disappeared and left all the others. Well, they got what was coming to them, don't get me wrong, but the others escaped. And I just do not want that again, you know. Right, Carol. What's his name? Billy. Tekak. Oh, right. Right, Carol, who is he? Right, is that the one that was the Maori? The Maori person? Is that who he was? Let me know and I'll do this reading before I go, right? So, Carol, if you're still here. Oh, there's Kirks. Hi, Kirks. Judy Dench is part of the club. So could be right. Charlie Boy opened Parliament to get people used to him. Yeah, I think so. Because remember, Kirks, he opened to Parliament before. No, sorry, wee Queenie was there, but he was there as well. Yeah, he's Maori, right. Right. Hi, Kirks. Right, so I'll do this reading and then I'll go, okay? I'll go. Right. So what are we asking? Is he a good man? Is that what we're asking? Tony, is that what we're asking? Is he a good man? Yes, right, okay. Right, is he a good man? Oh, well, that one's out right away. In fact, there's two. 3, 4. Okay. Right, thanks. I'm going to start now. Yep. Right. he's working. He's working with the military to expose them. This is my card for them, right? He's working to expose them, right? He's sitting. He's guarding something. He's guarding something. Okay, so something's been put in his possession. Document. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to put the man in life in jeopardy, right? Right. So something's been given to him for safekeeping, right? I'm asking if I can go on because I don't want to put the man's life in jeopardy. Right, I can. He's well protected, right? Okay, yeah, he's well protected, right? Um, there's some. I don't want to read in a man because obviously, right. I'm kind of tuning into his energy, right? There's somebody in spirit. There's people in spirit, and he's got guards all around him. Guards all around him, right? I'm trying not. I hope I'm no politically correct here, but it's a case of it's like his people, his ancestors, way back, and it's as if they're doing some sort of dance, like a protective. It's protective. They're going round him and they're dancing and they're chanting something, and it's like a protective, really protected. Okay. Um, there's like an elder gentleman as well, though. An elder. Is it an elder or is it just an elder gentleman looking after him? Looking after him. Yep, definitely working with the military. Whatever he's doing, he's loving what he's doing. He's exposing their secrets. He's exposing their secrets. Some of them are putting up a fight, but they've stopped. They've stopped. He's too powerful for them. He's too powerful, and his power is coming from high. It's coming from ancestors. But it's also this. It's also coming from the ground. It's coming from the ground. It's coming from all around. There's an ego as well. An ego. I don't mean ego. I mean ego. One of them. That's protecting. Protecting. It's got animals and everything are all protecting this person. Another two, please. This was what he was called on to do this. He was called on. This is like a calling to him. A calling. He's getting an abundance of information. Downloads as well. He's persevering. Are people trying to take him down? Like like say the news, or I feel as if somebody's trying to take him down. I feel as if he's had a lot of grief in his life as well. At first, he was confused and saying, "What like so, me? I'm just Billy. I'm just like not just a nobody, but a very unassuming man, very unassuming." And it's like he went on a journey of discovery about himself. That's what he went on. Do you know? I see like two paths, right? And there was a path that he thought he was going on, a good path. Don't get me wrong, a good path. And he done about a 360 degree turn, and he's on the path he is now. He's on the path he is now. I'm hearing knowledge is power, but the knowledge that he's getting, this is download. This is knowledge coming from above. This is knowledge coming from his ancestors. This is knowledge that he grew up with, and now it's most powerful. It's most powerful. Yep, definitely an eagle and an owl as well. He is going to be instrumental in taking them down. That's his mission. That's his mission. Sometimes he get, like Sandy said, I can't do this. Like why he's still got the why me, especially when it gets really, really, like I say the media, honestly, they're tearing them apart. And sometimes he thinks, is this worth it? He's come through stormy waters. Absolutely come through it. Yep, definitely. He's a good guy. He's good. He's got good all around him as well. So what's the clarifier for this? Oops. Oh, right. Just fell out. Right. He's not to let his pride get in the way. He's here for a purpose, and that's what he's to do. That's what he's to do. Do you know, tuning into his energy, he's a warm soul. He's got like a warmth about him, like, very caring. Cares about humanity. He cares about humanity. Oops, this isn't the wrong one. Okay, so there we go. Yeah. So where were we? Yeah, the Maori guy, yeah. I think Kathleen said it as well. Hold on, I get Kathleen's. Right. One of a few Maoris speaking out against it because they know. It's as they use their intuition. They use their intuition. They use the land. They use their old traditions. That's so many Maori in high places have sold out. Do you know that's just the same? That was the same as way back with us in the clans. So many clan leaders in the 18th and the 19th century sold out, sold the people out, sold the land out for this. Money's, they don't say money's the world's curse for nothing. Yeah. Thanks for doing this for this, Karen, considering it's about 1 a.m. your time at the moment. I'm just about to go, I know. Yeah, Billy. Tonya, do you think it will get to the stage where they will physically force us to take the poison? I don't get that, Tonya. I don't get that. But it's something to look into, but I don't get it at all. Um, you know. Yep, Kathleen. Ancestors are protecting him the same. Was it Aboriginal? Yep. I got that in a reading that the Aboriginal people were getting protected as well. I kind of went into the preparedness. I call it the World Health Organisation. And one of my shows was the Thursday show where I read it all. I read the blinking document, and it's the way it reads. The document reads because that's because I've got politics and media right, so that's what I used to do, and it's a case of it's not only that, it's all the way I read it. It's all health, and I thought if these people get a hold of that, it's over. That's why you're reading that. I think that was the latest one they done. You know, time for them to go. I mean, you've overstayed your welcome, and it's time for you to step off the planet. All you that think the planet's it's overpopulated, but nobody. No, it's not overpopulated for them. It's overpopulated for us. Well, as I said, they should lead by example, and if they think it's overpopulated, off they go. Shuffle off. We'll no miss you. We won't miss you. They will go house to house demanding vaccine passes. That will probably be a step too far for people. Vicky's the same as me. I was surprised that alleged queen turned up with a bad more vicious than I've ever seen. Honestly, Vicky, she puts me in mind of an actor, but for the life of me, I can't think who it is. I can't think who it is. And a bad one at that. I mean, she doesn't look like a 96-year-old anyway. I don't think it was Helen Mirren. I don't think so. See, this is like a male acting as a female. That's what I get as male acting as female. I'm laughing, Tony. Damn, I must have been the Queen's poo. Oh, right, so they did. Right. So, yeah, media totally trashed. Well, that's what they're good at. That's what they're good at. I still feel they're about to fall. I can't remember if I read in the media. I maybe read in the media last year as I maybe reading another kind of read on them to see. Because the circulation's fallen drastically. Absolutely drastically, you know. Oh, thanks very much. I think it's the light show our appreciation for our wee lassie. Oh, thanks very much. I like. Only if you like. Like only if you like. Yeah, Carol. Thank you, Karen. I've got goosebumps. So I wish we had people like that. I mean, we honestly, Scotland to brave. Please don't sing that anymore. I mean, geez, oh, keep going to the bottom of the thing. Right, I'll read I always say I'll read a couple more and then I'm still here. Amanda. I can woke up for a reason. Thanks so much, Karen, especially for staying up so late with us. Okay, that's okay. We're getting peace tonight. The monster's asleep. She's asleep. I gave her a wee kind of couple of wee tidbits before I came on, and else the tail would be just going back and forward like that. And thank you so much, beautiful soul. Have a good sleep and see you soon. You too, Monique. You too. I'm going. I'll be going in a minute. Amanda. Karen, just woke up and here you are. Yeah, I don't feel that either about forced. I think that would be a step too far. I really do. I mean, yeah, you could imagine it in that place that's having their citizens all locked down. I'm going to do a wee reading in that because, my God, that is just absolutely disgusting. Thank you. Thanks so much, Karen. A virtual hug and lovely to connect with everyone here. Yep, it is. I just wanted a place for people to come and just talk and have a community, you know. Plus the fact I like to talk, because, Ben. It's been lovely being here today. Thanks so much, Karen. You've got a great bunch of Kiwis here, and we all love you. I love you too. I'm having such a blinking problem with Google now that they want me to get a passport so that I can get ID. Seriously. It's a clash of wills. It's a clash of wills. I says if I've got to get a passport, if I go to get and get a passport, I'll be saving up and I'll be going to New Zealand. That's where I'll be. So if anybody's looking for me, I'll be over in New Zealand. Yeah, Amanda, very much so. The trouble is that people who blindly followed orders, who complied, making it harder for the rest of us, who have our own minds, exactly. It's not that, Amanda. It's when they tell you and demand that you comply. Like, why? I was always a rebel, right enough. I was always. Why do we? My mum used to say she used to drive her mental because I says there's a small word with a great big meaning and it's why. And I used to sit there when I was young going, why? But why are they doing that? But why? And she used to go, just watch the film or just because I'm telling you. That's why. I've always wanted to know why. Why are they doing that? So it's a little word with a great big meaning. Cups. How can the world be overpopulated with families used to have at least 6 and 7 children, and nowadays they can hardly afford even one or two? It's just a fancy way of saying get off the planet. We don't want you. Get off the planet. Well, you first. Honestly, it's one of his days. No way would she dress like that, like a cook from upstairs, downstairs. Yep. Mike Myers. I don't know. I just, I every time I see it, and it's the same person, they wheel it, and I think, I wish I knew who that was. And it's like a male, the rest is a female. That's and that's the vibe I get. I think that's it. Oh, Snooky. Yep, she's awake in bed. She's sleeping in her bed. Monique, what are you saying? Look into Brian Tomasky standing up to all this. I saw some unfortunate, oh my goodness, photos of him making, oh jeez, oh. Do you know, see, Monique, see now that you can see that, now that I'm aware of that, I can't unsee it. And see the amount of people that do it. But not only people that do it right, you've got those who know they're doing it right, but you've got those young teenagers and everything thinking that that's a thing, doing that. And I'm like that, they don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know, making those signals and those gestures. And I thought, wow, how to really, really, really mind control and corrupt those children. Hi, Jules. Thank you so much for your awesome reading. You are amazing. Oh, thanks very much. Oh, thank you, everyone. Cheered me up. Have, have a tricky week. Oh, so I have had a tricky week. Well, at least we could come in here, have a laugh, and forget about it for a wee while. Yep, that's the ones I'm talking about. The photos of the Queen at the races. Yeah, thanks, Karen. Feeling much better after your show. Thanks for giving us your time. Much love to you from New Zealand, our Scottish sister. Yep, yep. Tell them no way, Jose. They are getting way too nosy for their own good. Use DuckDuckGo. Although I think DuckDuckGo has been taken over. Hi, Linda. Thanks so much, Karen. No, no problem. Oh, well, you will have lots of places to crash in New Zealand and any country, Karen. Oh, thanks very much. We'll pick you up at the airport, Karen. That's good. Karen, you can stay at my Airbnb for free anytime you like. Old Chapel, Shropshire. Oh, thanks very much. I'll keep that in mind. What was that? Did I see Doris? Oh, Amanda. Did you see Doris after Queen's speech? He looked manic. No, I'll need to go back and look at it. I mean, he usually looks manic though. Right, that's me at the end, right? So, that like show your appreciation. It's almost 1:30. Yeah, I'm just getting ready to go. I said I was going to be about 12:30, and it's now 1:25. But this is what, the third show, maybe? Is this the third show? I don't know. And it's usually about 20 to 2 that I go, but I'll go there now because obviously, I mean, it's Saturday morning. There's a lot of people, things to do and people to see. So I'll be back. I'll put it up like I did last week, right? So that you know when I'm coming on, 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. my time, right? So I'm going to, I've got loads to kind of see to read on. So I'm going to try and do more, but it's finding the time just now, okay? It's finding the time. So I'll read this before I go, right? Sue Holton. Love listening to you, Karen. Your readings are spot on to me. They resonate with my intuition on the subjects. Nowhere anyone. Sorry, not for everyone. Oh, sorry. See, I'm getting tired now. Nowhere for anyone to hide in New Zealand. Bye bye. Yeah, exactly. I'm the same in Scotland. Time for them to go. Right, I really will go this time. So have a lovely day. Have a lovely weekend. I'm wide awake. Okay. I mean, but I'm having problems sleeping anyway, so you're not keeping me up. So I'll go and see what I'm going to do. I'll need to creep about right enough because Snooky's sleeping and I don't want to have to feed her again because I don't want to overfeed her. So anyway, have a nice weekend and a good week. And remember, don't worry about things you can't. If you cannot change anything, don't worry about it, okay? Keep an eye on what these people are doing and see what you can change. And then that'll be productive. That's my motto. If I can't change it, I'm not going to worry about it. Because I was going to say I'll worry myself into an early grave, but at my age. So I'll go, have a nice week, and I'll see you next week. But I'll be back with readings. All right. Bye for now.